Oh, there do I see my mother. Oh, there do I see my father. Oh, there do they call to me. Oh, there do they call to me. Oh, there do they call to me.
That bow's a little big for you, isn't it?
My mother made it for me. Said I'd grow into it.
Find your way home. You are free.
We're taking our ashes to the highest peak in the realms.
Ashes?
It was our last wish.
Where must we go?
To a realm beyond your own.
There's only one person who can get you where you need to go. They call me Mimir, smartest man alive. First, you need to cut off my head.
Wait, what?
That axe you got. You gotta handle her special.
I know you're a god. Not of this realm, but there's no mistaking it. He doesn't know, does he? About your true nature? Or his own?
The longer you wait, the more damage you do. He will resent you, and you may lose him forever.
You're next! I'll rip your head off!
There are consequences to killing a god!
Why? How do you know? How do you know?
Power of this weapon, any weapon, comes from here. But only when tempered by this. By discipline. The self-control of the one who wields it. Open the door! We need your help!
This is no ordinary illness. The boy's true nature, your true nature, fights within him.
So I'm a man now. Like you?
No. We are not men. We are more than that. The responsibility is far greater.
Can you kill something that big?
Hold.
That's a soul eater. If that kills us, that's it. No Valhalla, no hell, no afterlife, ever.
It does not attack.
Mom made them sound more dangerous than that.
Then do not drop your guard. Come. Get back!
Nice! See ya! Above us! Wow! Amazing!
Follow me.
Yes, sir! That doesn't sound like a soul eater. What do you think it is?
We shall see, boy.
Are you gonna do it? You said I was cursed. You think I'm weak because I'm not like you.
You do not know everything, boy.
No. But at least I know the truth now.
The truth.
Hang on, boy!
Okay!
The truth.
Long way from home, aren't you? And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me. When they find you, and they will, they'll make things difficult.
Wait here. I will handle this.
Wow, that was something, that fight.
On our journey, we will be attacked by all manner of creature. To be effective in combat, a warrior must not feel for his enemy. Close your heart to their desperation. Close your heart to their suffering. The road ahead is long and unforgiving. No place for a boy. You must be a warrior.
But not everyone is bad. Mother always said to be open to those who can help.
Who you were before doesn't matter. This boy is not your past, he is your son. And he needs his father.
What is this?
It's the world serpent!
Stay close, boy!
I am!
What does it say?
He wants to help us! PlayStation.
Roar! That dome hammer doesn't scare me. Boom! Oh no!
Boy!
Stop!
Boy!
Your mother's knife. It belongs to you now.
What for?
A test. She taught you to hunt, yes?
Yes, sir.
Then show me what you know. I am hungry. Feed us.
What are we hunting?
You are hunting deer.
Which way?
Your hunt. You tell me.
South?
Is that a question?
South. Look! Tracks! They're fresh! This one! Found it!
Slow down, boy.
Sorry.
You must think. Do not simply react. Be calm and plan.
It's just, I'm not used to hunting. Oh, what happened here? There it is!
Hold. What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better. Find it. Find it.
My bow!
No! You are not ready! Stay back!
I knew something fell off about the forest.
Keep moving.
You know, if you give me my bow back, I can help you fight. I'm ready.
You have yet to prove that.
I need a chance.
You had a chance.
I need another.
Then find that deer. Back away, boy! Here's your chance. Show me you are ready.
Yes, sir!
Back off, little clean ankle! And space your shots! I will draw it from me! Shoot it!
On it!
It is time! I will bring it down! You will kill it!
What?
Do it! Off the ice! No!
I am so sorry.
Your deer is getting away.
Yes, sir. I can't believe we fought a real troll.
And you froze when I told you to kill it.
I know, but he was staring right at me. How could I look him in the eyes and
Him?
kill?
I thought your mother taught you to hunt.
She did, but I never had to kill anything. She always did that part.
Then it is time for you to learn.
Father, look!
Wait for my mark. Relax. Do not think of it as an animal. It is simply a target. Clear your mind. Exhale and release.
I got it!
Good.
It's still alive.
Your knife. No. Finish what you started.
I can't.
Now, you are ready.
For what?
A new beginning.
PlayStation.
Ah, herein lies the tale of Thormur, the doomed stonemason. Thormur the Giant, a Jotun, was the greatest mason the realms had ever known. Hoping to save his people from Thor's campaign of destruction, the Elder Giant toiled day and night, building a massive wall around Jotunheim. But finishing it alone was nigh impossible. He hoped to enlist the help of his only son, Hrimthur. But the boy had the heart of a warrior, not a builder, and refused to complete the task set forth by his father. Perhaps the mason had too much fear, or his son too much pride. Either way, The frustrated Thormur let out a bellow so loud it uprooted trees in the nearby woods. Then their quarrel came to blows. Eventually, Hrimthur ran off into the night, forsaking his father one last time. Thormur gave chase, only to find himself lost and alone in Midgard. His desperate cries never found the boy, and instead drew attention of another lurking in the darkness, Thor. Their battle was fierce but decisive. A blow from Thor's hammer caused Thormur to fall on his own chisel, driving it straight through his skull. He landed upon a village, crushing its inhabitants, who were known for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. His fall released a great burst of freezing energy, cloaking the landscape in snow and ice for miles in every direction. Thor always took credit for planning all this. But the truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky. Their father-son quarrel forever changed the landscape of Midgard. The dead stone mason lies there to this day, an everlasting reminder of Thor's brutality and the consequence of a son who dares betray his father. Gather round, mortals! For the first time, hear the tale of young Atreus' maiden trip into the perilous Norse wilds, where malice and danger abound. Attempting to help a vulnerable creature, the boy wandered out beyond his protected woods alone. But I can't tell the whole story here, can I? You'll have to step inside. Atreus awoke to find his father missing. Not that there was anything unusual about that. Tasked with retrieving their dinner, Kratos would often take leave on day-long hunts. Why it took all day, Atreus never fully understood, but he knew better than to ask. After a quick breakfast, the boy got up and headed outside to practice his archery. He drew his bow taut, let his deep breath loose, and released an arrow. It sailed far beyond his target, becoming just another stick in the woods. The boy sighed. He'd have to find it later, likely when he wasn't looking for it. Determined to hit the target this time, he grabbed another arrow and focused hard. He held the string till his arm burned and let it fly. A bullseye! Well, almost. Maybe if you looked at it from a certain angle. You know. His mother called, and though he wasn't quite done yet, Atreus put his arrows down and went inside. Every day she would teach him, mostly language and archery. Honestly, the kid was pure dead brilliant, reading and writing on his own already. Today she gave him a lesson he was especially excited about: the creatures of the Norse wilds, berserkers, trolls, witches, and even the undead. After answering her son's many questions, Atreus' mother sent him back out. He fired a few arrows, missing with most of them. He wasn't a bad archer, really, but he wasn't easy on himself either. Frustrated, the little bairn sulked off into the woods. Don't sulk yourselves. Follow the boy to the next area. Atreus climbed up and sat cradled in the branches of one of his favourite trees. On days like this, he liked to close his eyes, listen to the forest, and let his mind wander. This kind of solitude never felt lonely to him, perhaps because he could hear things others could not. Ever since he could remember, the thoughts of others, animals mostly, could intrude upon his own. He couldn't much control it, and he didn't tell his mother or father of it, but it only added to the boy's absolute captivation with what adventure might lie past his all-too-familiar woods. As Atreus craned his head in an attempt to hear even farther, a desperate cry for help crept in at the edges of his mind. Not a whisper in his ears, but rather a shout inside his skull. Atreus shot up, and as he did, heard a second voice, a call to adventure, taunting him with the promise of a hero's journey. He jumped down from the tree and ran toward the voices. They grew louder and louder, overwhelming him to the point that he halted abruptly, stumbling as his inertia nearly overtook him. He hesitated there, knowing it would displease both his parents to venture further. In response, the voices only grew more urgent, demanding his attention. The lad could barely concentrate with this cacophony filling his head. He decided to follow the cry for help. Even as he did, the other voice derided the boy, calling him a coward. But if Atreus were to disobey his parents, it would have to come with good reason. Surely, he thought, they couldn't be too upset at him for responding to a distress call. Nearly convincing himself this might be true, Atreus took a deep breath and stepped out of the protected woods he'd known all his life into the foreboding Norse wilds. Delve deeper into the woods. Unless, of course, you're too frightened. Making his way through Midgard's unfamiliar terrain, the pained cry of a wounded doe rang out, carried on the frigid breeze. After attempting to study the patterns of nearby tree roots to use as a guide back home, he set off in the direction of the injured animal. He imagined himself as the gods from his mother's stories, travelling to distant realms on the great tree Yggdrasil. He was brave Tyr, mapping the unknown for the good of all the realms. He was the mighty Ullr, on a hunt for honour and glory. He was lost, completely and hopelessly so. The woods now seemed to be a repeating maze of trees and jagged boulders. His growing panic was interrupted by sharp screams of agonising pain. The wounded animal was near and in true peril. Forgetting his own dilemma, Atreus shot toward the cries of the beast. And there, in a clearing near a creek, he saw it. A wounded doe lay on the ground. The matted, blood-stained fur on its chest heaved up and down as it struggled to breathe. An arrow jutted out of its neck. But what hunter would seek an innocent doe and fail to finish it off? The animal looked Atreus straight in the eye. Its pained grunts eased now as its pupils contracted. The one he had called had come. "You're safe now. I'm here," Atreus said, clumsily attempting to comfort the poor soul. "You can let go." The doe's strained breath became shallower. It took one final gulp of air in and ceased to move. Atreus laid his hands on the doe's heart and softly recited Norse death rites, inspired by his mother's teachings. The boy sighed, and his eyes drifted upward. As they did, he noticed there was far too much blood on the ground for a simple arrow wound. The red stains in the snow trailed off into the deeper brush. Atreus jumped to his feet to follow it. What horrors await at the end of the trail of blood? There's only one way to find out. The boy didn't have to go far to understand. The trail of blood didn't belong to the doe, but to the hunter, who now lay in pieces at Atreus' feet. The boy's stomach rolled as he took in the scene. He held his breath, attempting to let the nausea pass. And that's when he heard something else. Something hidden by the dark forest, mere steps away and still breathing. He turned to see two creatures from his mother's stories. Heaving, vile, undead monsters of pure rage. Draugr. Atreus' eyes grew wide as they met the empty sockets where the Draugur's eyes were supposed to be. The larger one roared, then it charged! The boy went for his quiver. He found an arrow, but lost his footing. Crashing to the ground, the Draugr rushed ever closer. The larger one plucked Atreus from the ground. The monster bellowed, spraying rotten teeth and flaps of decaying gums. Its half-tongue flailed blindly like the death throes of a headless snake. It was disgusting! In desperation, Atreus stabbed out with his arrow again and again and again, and by pure chance he connected, striking the Draugr through a hole in its skull. The monster dropped him as he continued to scream and stab. The boy was lucky, but there was no time to celebrate. As the second Draugr raised his blade, Atreus shot an arrow. It exploded against the Draugur's sword, shattering it to pieces. Quicker than the boy could react, a shard of the blade sliced into his arm. He yelled out in torturous pain. But as the Draugr drew in for the final kill, Atreus wasn't afraid anymore. He was angry. The blinding pain turned to white-hot rage as his ears pounded. His vision glazed to pure red. As the creature bellowed with fury, so did Atreus. Two warriors with nothing left but anger and pain. The last thing the boy saw before the world went black was a ghostly white hand grabbing the Draugr by its throat. A small, quiet question escaped Atreus' lips before he fell unconscious. Father?
PlayStation 本当にやるの？僕は呪われてる。父上のように強くもない。
知ったような口を聞くな。
でも本当のことは分かった。
本当のこと。捕まるな。はい。真実か。
故郷を捨ててきたようだな。お前らは俺たちよりもはるかに優れてるんじゃなかったのか。実にご立派なんだろう。
この世界の神々にとってよそ者は目障りな存在なの。じきにあなたも見つかるわ。覚悟することね。
離れてる。奴らを片付ける。
すごい戦いでしたね。ほんと。
この旅では多くの敵が行く手を阻む。戦いを生き抜くためには情けをかけるな。敵の苦しみと絶望から己の心を閉ざせ。この旅路は長く険しい。哀れみを捨て戦士になるのだ。
でも母上は言ってた。助けてくれる人を受け入れろって。
彼は過去のあなたじゃない。この子を導いてあげられるのは父親であるあなたよ。
なんだこれは。
ヨルムンガンドだ。
ひるむなよ。
平気。
なんと言っている。
望みを言えって。
Why'd you say nothing?
So this is that scene from the trailer.
Oh yeah, this is from the actual trailer.
You think I'm weak because I'm not like you. I know I was never what you wanted. But after all this, I thought maybe things were different.
You do not know everything, boy.
No. But at least I know the truth now.
The truth. The truth.
Why did you wait so long to tell me?
I had hoped to spare you. You are welcome to surprise me.
Cut!
Clear.
Oh, he is. He can fit in your pocket.
On our journey, we will face many who will try to stop us. The road ahead is unforgiving, but a warrior never gives up.
I understand.
Show me. That Draugr. Find an opening and take your shot. Atreus! You missed.
Sorry?
Do not be sorry. Be better. Space your shots. Speed costs accuracy.
Yes, sir!
Get back, boy!
Whoa, where are we?
Ready yourself, boy! Power. This weapon, any weapon, comes from here. But only when tempered by this. By the discipline, the self-control of the one who wields it.
Play on PS4 Pro.
PlayStation